1 Minute Inspirations, Henry Street Church of Christ. You can't live off the grid in the church. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, in the breaking of bread and in prayers. Acts chapter 2, verse 42, New King James Version. Today, formally, the words off the grid mean to purposely live without electricity. However, it has taken on a new informal meaning. Informally, it means to live in seclusion away from other people. This lifestyle is becoming more and more known in this day and age of electronic overload. One can see why people would desire this life. You do not have a lot of noise from people, cars, and all the commotions of city life. However, living in seclusion from other Christians is not a good thing. There are things we deprive ourselves of and do not allow ourselves to do for others when we seclude ourselves from other Christians. For example, the first century church set the precedent of how we are to conduct ourselves as groups. First, we are always to come to worship service and encourage others to do so as well. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Second, we are to always remain in unity. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 3. Third, we are to teach each other the word of God through spoken word and songs. Matthew chapter 28, 18 to 20. Colossians chapter 3, verse 16. Fourth, we are to always pray for each other. James chapter 5, verse 16. Fifth, we are to give in order to provide for each other when we are in need. 1 Corinthians 16, 1 and 2. Sixth, we are to form unbreakable bonds of friendship one with another. Acts chapter 2, verse 42. Seventh, we must visit each other when we are sick. Matthew chapter 25, 31 to 46. Remember, we can live next door to a Christian and still be spiritually living off the grid because we are making no efforts to get to know each other and spread brotherly love one to another. Hebrews 13, 1. When we spiritually live off the grid, we cannot fulfill our duties one for another as we distance ourselves from other Christians. Also, when we spiritually live off the grid, we cannot take advantage of the love, prayers, and concerns the church will have for us as well. So don't live off the grid spiritually. Seek out meaningful relationships within the church, as the first century church has demonstrated for us. God bless you. Thanks for listening. This is a ministry of the Henry Street Church of Christ, 309 Henry Street, Gadsden, Alabama, USA, 35901. www.henrystreetchurchofchrist.com. Please subscribe to our channel. God bless you.